പിന്നീട്
Is it correct that, if all the bees in the world went extinct, humans will not survive? Answer. Although the quote, "If the bee disappears from the surface of the earth, man would have no more than 4 years to live," is often attributed to Albert Einstein, it is highly unlikely that Einstein ever said that. However, factually, there is a kernel of truth in this famous misquote. If all the bees disappear from the surface of the earth, it wouldn't mean immediate extinction for humans, as majority of human calories still come from cereal grains like wheat, which are wind-pollinated and are therefore unaffected by the bee populations. However, the absence of bees would certainly cause widespread hardship and possibly famine. This is because a lot of the other foods we regularly consume would not be available anymore. Bees and humans have had a long relationship. Depictions of humans collecting honey from wild bees date to 10,000 years ago. There are about 20,000 species of bees in the world, and they play a vital role in the global food supply, pollinating crops, which feed 90% of the world's population. This accounts to a staggering $235 billion to $577 billion in global annual food production. Pollination is the process where insects move pollen from one plant to another, fertilizing the plants so that they can produce fruit, vegetables, seeds, and so on. While bees are not the only pollinators, they are by far the best creatures for this job. This is because their hairy bodies are best suited to attract pollen grains. While other pollinators like bats, birds, butterflies, and some flies visit flowers only to suck nectar, and any pollen that sticks to them in the process is pure accident. The bees visit the flowers to gather pollens that they need to feed their larvae. Without the bees, we may lose all the plants that bees pollinate, all of the animals that eat those plants, and so on up the food chain. A world without bees could struggle to sustain the global human population of 7 billion, and our supermarkets would have half the amount of fruit and vegetables. Blueberries and cherries would suffer the most, as they are 90% dependent on honeybee pollination. Other foods such as almonds, apples, apricots, avocados, berries, broccoli, cantaloupes, cashews, coffee, cranberries, cucumbers, eggplants, grapes, grapefruit, kiwis, mangoes, melons, okra, peaches, pears, peppers, strawberries, snap peas, tangerines, walnuts, and watermelons would also be affected. Without bees, these crops would cease to exist, adversely affecting the human nutrition and health. Even meat and milk production would be limited, as the dairy and poultry animals rely on pollinated plants as a food source. Many medicines humans use, both conventional and alternative, would also be lost, as they are derived from flowering plants. While it is unlikely that all bee species will be wiped out anytime soon, but bees of all types are in decline worldwide, largely because of insecticide and herbicide use, parasites, habitat loss, and global warming. Some species, such as the rusty-patched bumblebee, are even listed as endangered species. You can help these amazing bees survive by simply having a garden with diverse array of flowers. The more flowers there are, the better chance the bees have of receiving the nutrition they need to survive. And having more bees, in turn, benefits us and our planet.